Hey you guys, it's your girl, the Real to Divine Feminine here, and I come with a quick little message for you. And my message to you guys is marriage is a beautiful thing, but everybody does not want to get married. Stop forcing people to marry you, stop forcing people to love you. Okay, because when that's gonna come falling down, it's gonna come tumbling down, and it's gonna tumble down hard. You cannot make nobody love you. You cannot replace nobody's one true love. You can never compete with a man or a woman who holds weight into someone's heart. When someone loves someone, I'm talking about love them with agape love. That love does not change just like that. It could be 10 years from now. Eventually, what's for them two people will come together. Never think that you are stopping someone from loving someone that they truly love with threats, broken promises, and all the rest of that. Because God will open a door. He will part it like the Red Sea and show you that He is in control, that those two people He said were meant to be together will come together, and it's nothing that you can do. It's not a spell, not no magic, not none of that stalking, none of that stuff that you try to do is going to be able to stop two people from coming together who God said come together. See, people put people together. And the way God work is He gives us our heart's desires. So if God keeps showing you red flags that somebody's not for you, but that's what you want, then that's what He gonna give you, because He gives you free will. He loves when you operate out of your free will. That's why He give it to you. So if that's what you want, that's what I'm going to give you. And it might take you 5, 10, 15, hell, sometimes it's taking people 20 to 25 years to realize, hey, I made a mistake here. That person was the person I was supposed to be with. That's the person that I truly love. That's my other part of me. That's my other heart. That's who I want. And then they find themselves in the middle of letting it to go for what they were, what they want. And if you one of those people today that is going through something because you want to be with somebody that you really, truly, wholeheartedly love from the crown of their head to the soles of their feet, I'm here to tell you, don't let no threats, no magic, no child support, no you can't see your kids, no you not gonna make it, no I'ma assassinate your character, I'ma destroy your business, I'ma destroy your reputation, I'ma tell your secrets, I'ma do that. Don't let none of that stop you from your true heart's desire. Because if you allow it to, that means you living your life for somebody else and not yourself. Be true to you at all times and live your life for you. Listen, if you're worried about somebody talking about you, you still have some healing and learning to do. If you're worried about somebody judging you, you still got some healing and learning to do. Because guess what? When you one with yourself and you accept yourself for who you truly are, wholeheartedly, I'm talking about if your face ugly, your body ugly, if you're fat, skinny, if you got stretch marks, if you got scars, whatever it is, when you accept you and love you for you, not another person on this earth can tear you down. Not another person on this earth can belittle you. It's not nothing that another person can bring up about you that's going to get you in a bunch or get you worried, because you know who you are and you have accepted who you are. Don't allow nobody to stop you from being where God has told you to be. Some of you guys, God has showed you stuff multiple times, and you don't pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Then some of you guys, I'm sorry to say this, but y'all gonna stay stuck in a situation that's either gonna be dead, unalived, or halfway there when you get out of the situation, because God has been showing you. He's been giving you signs and synchronicities, and you have not been paying attention. Stop getting in your pride and your ego. Man, listen. We all human. We all have made mistakes. I can't sit up here and say that I had a perfect life, because I'm a rider for who I mess with. So I done a lot of stuff in my past that might not make sense to you, may not make sense to somebody else, but it made sense to me, and that's why I did it. So you have to learn how to get like that. It don't have to make no sense to somebody else, but it's gonna make sense to me. And if it makes sense to me, I'm going with my beat, point blank and period. I don't care how I look to you. I don't care how my mama feel, my daddy feel, my auntie feel, nobody feel. I'm gonna do what's best for me because this is my life. God give me free will to live my life unapologetic and unashamed. And that's how I'm living it. But you have to get to a place if you feel like you can do it. Everybody don't have that dog in them. Everybody don't have that fight in them where they can still walk with. They know people talking about them. But I can still walk in the room with my head held high, knowing y'all talking about me, knowing y'all dislike me. Everybody does not have that in them. And if you're one of those people that struggles with that in you, go face the little girl or the little boy that's inside of you where it started from. Because it started when you were younger. So that's why you worry about what other people say about you. Because guess what? Your mama probably installed, oh, you ain't gonna be this, you ain't gonna do this, you ain't gonna do that. Your daddy probably told you, oh, you ain't gonna do this, you ain't gonna have. I don't care who told you. I don't care who spoke something into your life. That shit don't align with your life. So don't accept it in your life. Don't let nobody speak nothing in your life that's not for you. You understand? If God gave you a vision, he gonna send that vision through. But you gotta step out on faith and make something happen for you. You can't let nobody else lies or what they try to speak into your spirit deter you. That's why I tell y'all, be careful of who y'all allowing to speak to you. Don't speak nothing into my life. Because you're miserable, because you want me to be stuck with you. You feel like you don't want me to get ahead and be blessed. So you're trying to speak stuff and negativity into my life. Don't speak nothing negative to my life, because where God is taking me, he already gave me the vision. And he gave me the green light to go. So who the hell are you to try to stop me from where God is bringing me? Some of you guys need to face reality. It be y'all mamas, y'all sisters, y'all aunties, y'all daddies, all these people that's trying to dictate your life. But if God remove the scales from your eyes and let you see their life, you're going to be like, well, I'll be damned. No wonder why you did this. No wonder why you did that. You know what I'm saying? Same way if you're trying to get a relationship and your parent, like, say it's your mama. Oh, don't mess with that person because they this and this and that. But your mama used to throw that ass back for $5. Your mama has slept with multiple women husbands. But at the same time, she sees something inside this woman that you trying to be with, and she don't like it because it ain't in her. Same with your daddy. Your daddy, oh, he ain't the one for you. He this and that. He sees something in this man that he wish he had inside of him. So he trying to stop you. But your daddy was ran through. He just slept with everybody, had babies with your cousins and everything. But he want to stop you from what you got to do. Y'all got to stop. Yes, the Bible says, honor thy mother and thy father, but it also say parents don't provoke your children, and it also says study to show thyself approval. The Bible tells you to study the Bible to know thyself. You heard me? Because when you study that word, you know thyself. You one with yourself, so yourself ain't gonna fail self. Now, if yourself gonna fail yourself, then guess what? That means you got some demonic attachments to you, and you need to rebuke them spirits off of you. You need to pray them spirits off of you. Take a spiritual bath or whatever. Get your house in order, get your head in order, get your body in order, get your whole life in order. That's what that means. You have to be honest with you. Listen, it's my 50 million times telling y'all this. Can't nobody stop what God got for you but you. You heard me? And the way you stop yourself, what God got for you, is because you worry about what other people saying. You scared of how it's going to look. You scared what they going to say. You scared that you're going to be judged. God is the only judge, the one that can judge you. When you learn how to get out your flesh and get into your spirit, man, none of that stuff faze you. I kid you not. None of that stuff faze you whatsoever. You just know who they are and you know how to feed them. You know how to handle them. You heard me? You know how to handle them. You're not going to put yourself in a circumstance or a situation where you have to get out of your character, or it takes you back to a place that God has already healed you from. That's all I want you guys to understand. Don't let nobody threaten you, and tell you this and tell you that because you want to do what's best for you, because you want to upgrade your life, because you want to be happy, you want to be where God said you to be. Listen, we are not made to struggle, y'all. I'm going to keep it a band with you. We are not made to struggle. God say he comes to give us a prosperous, abundant life. We're supposed to have what we need to have because God supplies all of our needs. When we do not have what we need, I'm talking about basic needs. I'm not talking about all this Maseratis and all that other kind of stuff y'all be selling y'all soul for because y'all want a lot of money and all the rest of this stuff. Listen, I promise you, when you become one with yourself and you know who you are in that spiritual realm, everything will manifest down to the physical realm. But you got to know who you are. Listen, physically, you may look broke, but spiritually, you're a zillionaire. You heard me? You got, you not of this world. So, of course, you're not going to have worldly things, but you're going to have spiritually things. People, it might not be you physically that have the money, but people may be attached to you might have the money. But you have the knowledge, the wisdom that you need. See, y'all got to sit down and y'all got to examine your own life to make some stuff make sense. Like, why they don't want me to do this? Why they trying to hinder me for doing that? Why they trying to threaten me for do this? Because people see stuff in you that you don't see in yourself and they try to hinder you. And don't let nobody hinder you from being where God has told you you're supposed to be. Stand up. Stand firm, 10 toes flat, and face mama, daddy, auntie, baby mama, baby daddy, grandma, cousin, pastor, teacher, counselor. I don't care who it is. Because a lot of people will speak into your life and tell you, you can't do this or you're not going to be this. I'm going to be what God said I'm going to be. I don't answer to what you call me because I'm not that. I'm what God told me that I am. And that's how you guys have to be. You have to learn how to get in your power and stand in your power. No matter what giant, what serpent, whatever come your way, stand and know that you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and marvelous is his works. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. And you have to remember that. Stand. No matter what you're facing, stand. It's your girl, the Real True Divine Feminine. I hope this message helped who it needs to help, reach who it needs to reach. Peace. You guys have a blessed and prosperous day. And know, today the word is stand. I'm a stand. If you don't like what's going on in your current situation, stand. Take a stand today. Don't be nobody doormat. Don't let nobody walk over you. Don't let nobody mishandle you and mistreat you. Stand. You got feelings. Your voice matters. Open your mouth. Speak to that situation. God says power lies within the tongue. Speak to the situation. I am no longer bound. You will no longer break me. You will no longer defeat me. And you can no longer hurt me. Period. Speak to that situation. Peace.